Davy was okay. The pen Mr. Mackey jabbed into his leg was a special pen, full of adrenaline. It did the trick. By the time the ambulance arrived, Davy was no longer unconscious. He said he was okay. "I'm fine, Mr. Mackey, I'm fine." But his face was still red and his lips were swollen and he couldn't stand up, and he kept scratching his skin. Mr. Mackey insisted that he went to the hospital. Davy's mum was going to meet him there. As the school secretary helped Davy out of the classroom, Mr. Mackey closed the door and turned to me and said, "Sam, tell me exactly what's been going on now." So I did, every detail. Mr. Mackey picked up Alex's sandwich from the floor where it had fallen and opened it. One more peanut sat in amongst the crisps on the other side of the sandwich. Mr. Mackey was so angry. Alex was still crying. Mr. Mackey told Alex out to see the head. Whilst he was gone, I turned around and everyone was looking at me. Eyes on me again. "It wasn't my fault," I whispered helplessly, hopelessly. If I knew what Alex was up to, I'd have stopped him. A few eyes turned away at that, in disgust, in disbelief. Why didn't anyone believe me? Davy was my friend. I wouldn't have let Alex do it. But no one knew Davy was my friend, because I didn't want anyone to know. They thought I was with Alex, like Alex, another Alex. No, they thought I was Sam, worse than Alex. And they were all right. I was worse because I was a coward. Davy could be my friend as long as no one found out, as long as no one knew. Just him and me, just me and him. Davy, just you and me and you. A secret to be shared by two. I ran from the room, I escaped to the toilets. I locked the door and lowered the lid and sat down and looked down at my shoes and watched the water fall from my eyes, escape from my eyes, flee, break free and drop from my eyes, splash onto my trainers, splish, splash, spatter, splatter. Davy's mum refused to let her son come back to a school where anyone could do that to her boy. Davy's mum said she'd have to be dead before her son came back to a school where anyone could do that to her boy. Davy's mum was more than ready, willing and able to move house if she had to move cities if she had to move abroad if she had to, before her son came back to a school where anyone could do that to her boy. Good night.